Not only was it the gun trace task force that confirmed it, it was the DOJ findings report. And it was more the reaction from the vast majority of Baltimoreans was, I told you so. It wasn't a shock and awe thing. It was more, I told you so. And with that being the case, what they did is like being in a relationship. One person cheated on the other. So to build that level of trust back up, it's going to take time, but it's going to take commitment, and you're going to have to show and prove. So it's incumbent upon the police department to continuously show their efforts to do better than they did in the past. They can't continue to have the shortcomings that led to the gun trace task force. I mean, that went unchecked for the better part of 10 years. And that's scary to think that a culture of corruption could sit and grow as long as it did. And the good thing is, I used the word grow. That nucleus didn't grow and spread throughout the whole agency. However, to have the mechanisms in place where other officers feel more comfortable coming forward and saying this isn't right is what's critically important to stomp something like that out before it takes off. So I think it's going to take time, but it's going to take an extraordinary effort from the police department to keep pushing forward, and also understanding that every day that an officer does something that they aren't supposed to do, it's a setback in that trust. And again, looking at it like a relationship, you're not, if you just cheated on your spouse and you said you were going to the ball game with your friends, but you were at the restaurant with this other person, you're not going to be able to just use that excuse or even do it, even if you're doing it the right way, without being held accountable or being questioned differently. So the scrutiny, I believe, is necessary. I think one of the areas where Commissioner Harrison is excelling is in the reform efforts of the agency, and they have to continue.